Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So I wanted to talk about this for a little while, but just hadn't talked about it. And topic is, of course, was the Super Bowl rigged? So I remember talking to a family member, excuse me, about the Super Bowl. And at the time she was saying, well, a lot of people are going for the Eagles, are actually betting against Eagles and going for the Chiefs. And so she was saying, she was gonna um, bet maybe on the both teams and see how it goes. But I was sitting there, and for some reason I said to her, I probably should have made a video about it so I could look back at it. I was sitting there talking to her, and I said, the Eagles are going to win. And I said, I don't know why I'm saying that, but I have psychic abilities. And so I'm sitting there like, the Eagles are going to win. I don't know why I'm saying that, because I knew that the Chiefs were heavily favored. And of course, we all know the Eagles won. And it's still unbelievable, but a lot of people are saying that the reason was because there was so much money on the Chiefs. And if you know about betting, I know people say it's a conspiracy theory, and okay, the house always wins in my experience, and a lot of other people's opinions. The house wins. So all that money, probably millions and millions of dollars people bet on the Chiefs, was lost to the house. And I know, I don't know what, YouTube might say about the video. I'm not really sure, but I'm saying, you know, um, that's crazy. And the Chiefs acted stunned. Now, I don't know everything about Kansas City Chiefs, but they had an amazing record this year. From what I could see, they had lost very few and won so many games in a row. They had a streak. And I don't know if it was 11 games in a row. I don't know. I should look it up and see again. But when they lost, I think people were just stunned and couldn't believe it. And from the highlights I saw, I did not watch the game, to be fair. But from the highlights of what I saw, Philadelphia was scrapping like they always do. And Kansas City was on their heels. Like they had no idea what to do. Kansas City is an experienced team, um, been experienced. And I think this would have been their third Super Bowl win. Come on now. They knew what they were doing, in my opinion. And I think something was wrong about it if they didn't win. But I do honestly think that it was by design. And I think this is a lot of sports these days. I really don't like to watch a lot, because I do think that they're, you know, just because there's so much money that could be at stake, so much power, so much, access to resources and things like that. So much is on the line for the people who um, schedule and, organize and all that. And so I do think that this is something that it's not just the football game. And I think I fell out of love with sports when I was thinking, this is happening. No, it's really not real, that they're really setting the games and the matches and things up. I used to be a really, I'll say, I used to watch a lot of tennis. And when I started looking at the people who were winning, who were losing, the names. There are certain people that would win, certain people that would lose. And then when the champion, like when they were quote unquote done with that champion and the next person was going to move up, the heir apparent, then it was like that person would start losing matches and all that stuff. And I was like, this doesn't feel real. And I got to the point where I could predict. Now, okay, it's not really totally fair because I do have psychic ability, but I mean, and I've been tapping into them before I even knew what it was. But I would, based on like things that were going on, I could predict who was going to win. And I stopped watching at that point. I was like, I'm not, you know, if we talk about law of attraction, like where attention goes, energy flows, and things move. A lot of things can be powered by your emotions. Do not sleep on it. Your emotions are really important. And I talked about this in another video, that there are entities that feed off of your negative emotions. So for me, I'm not investing my time, my energy, my emotions, and all that into something that I believe is a setup, and it's just designed to drain me and leave me feeling like devastated and sad and lost and all that stuff, because I don't get paid to play on either the Kansas City Chiefs or the Eagles team. I don't get paid to do that. I don't get paid to play football. I don't get paid to do none of that stuff. I mean, if I guess if I bet on it, I would get paid. But what I'm saying is, now I'm not getting myself invested in any way in those events, because I know that there could be someone or something that's controlling them, and I'm not into it. So I stopped watching a lot of it. Like if I go, and honestly, I think that's the way it should be anyway. It could be for fun or something, just to get out and do something, to network or something. I really do not have anything invested in sporting events and things like that anymore. I don't care what happens. Like I said, I got to the point where I could predict them. And I said, something is wrong about this. So, something's wrong with this situation where, we can predict them based on certain things. I don't like it. And so I stopped watching. But do I think that the Super Bowl was rigged? Yes, I do. Think it was set up. I think it was designed so that a lot of people would lose money. A lot of people, I believe, lost a lot of money. And I think some celebrities said that they lost money, whether they did or not. I'm not really sure. I hope that no one lost a lot of money on it, but I'm afraid that a lot of people did. And I think that for some celebrities, they I don't know, I think we need to question everything, because I think it's possible that some of them said that they lost so that the average person, say, or a person that's not a celebrity, or they're rich, but they're like, or they're wealthy or something like that. It could be people that were, banking a lot on that money. The average person, with air quotes, I say that. Um, but I think a lot of celebrities might have said they lost so that the average person wouldn't feel bad that they lost so much money on this Super Bowl. And I think that that's really disgusting if someone set that up so that people could lose a lot of money. Because with what's going on with the economy anyway, people ain't trying to lose money. A lot of people are out of jobs and stuff like that. Now, I cannot speak on everyone's situation, because there are a lot of people that are thriving in this economy. And yeah, a lot of people are not. So I just wanted to speak on that and say, yes, I do think the Super Bowl was rigged. Yes, I think they've done it before. Yes, I think they will do it again. Yes, I think they set up other sporting events the same. And I think it's really sad and unfortunate, because I think a lot of people get themselves invested in it when it's not anything for them to get invested in. I think we need to invest more in our own lives, in making our own dreams come true. taking care of ourselves and our families, healing, growing, figuring out how to live the lives that we really want to live and create the lives that we desire. Um, I think that's what we need to invest in bettering ourselves instead of focusing on these sporting events that really give us nothing except a lot of the time heartache for some people. I know they bet and they win, but for a lot of people, they lose and they lose big and it's devastating. So I'm sorry for all the people that lost because that's really sad because I think people are being dishonest with you and I think it's not right. I know, like I said, maybe a lot of people have something to say about it, but unfortunately, a lot of people lost money, and I don't think it was right. All right, y'all. So I'm signing off for now. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to bring you another video soon on a different topic, and looking forward to um, talking with you. And I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this too, guys and ladies. What you think? Was it rigged in your opinion or not? And I will bring you another video on a different topic probably soon. All right, y'all. Love ya. Um, Thanks for joining me as always. Happy lightning fast manifesting. All right. Bye for now.